Hello, good evening, and welcome today on this platform. If this is your first time of joining me, my name is Chidebereze. So far, so good. I'm quite happy by the number of subscribers, followers, so far, comments that are convincing and encouraging. I'm so happy. I want to thank you. We have hit the first 100 on this platform. I want to tell you that you'll not be disappointed. As I said before, on this platform we discuss health issues, need for exercising, and pressing issues in the society. So today I feel like giving us this hint, these points, ways to cash out with Asuu or through Asuu strike. You know, when we were in school, those days when we were in school, during Asuu strike, people used to do a lot of things, some travel home, maybe some be in school and be wasting their time. Now I want to tell you as an undergraduate, you are still in school and you're watching this video, I want to tell you that this is a very good opportunity you have. This is a good opportunity you have to make something good with your life. Of course, it no longer news to you that there is no work. Even our president has come out to tell us that there is no work. So you have to start to creating something for yourself. Before I go further to giving us this point and ways to cash out with Asuu strike, I want you to watch this clip. Watch this clip. This is a meeting between the Minister of Education and the Student Union government. I want you to see what happened between them so that you can see what you are passing through in the country, and then from there you may know what is likely going to happen. So the essence of this video is just to equip your mind so that you can start working, start doing something for yourself and stop waiting for the government. Essentially, we can do something for ourselves. Thank you so much as you watch this clip. Then we'll continue. I'm going to give you the point that we need eventually. All right, let's go on.
Oh, honorable minister, sir, we saw it on social media. You celebrated your son who graduated in a country as a university outside this country. We appreciate that. Our parents also have that money to send us outside the country. But we are in this country, then we should enjoy what we are paying for. So we want an adequate funding of education in this country. Honorable minister, our message is we want to go back to class. We want our school to be open. If our school is not open, we have seen it. It's not a threat. When we said we are coming out, as I speak, nearly the Niger road is blocked, Benue is blocked, Adamawa is blocked. If care is not taken, this will be worse than NSAS. Thank you and God bless you.
So instead of coming here, you should have addressed your lecturers there. Perhaps the only point that you made that is worthy of even attention is you said students should be involved in this, and I think probably this is a very good thing.
Thank you, sir.
And it is the only thing I'm going to take out of what you have said here. Thank you very much.
Let the president speak. I'm telling you. You can now see that we don't finish that. The minister that they are paying his salary. We don't finish that. We don't.
So my dear listener, my dear viewer, at this point, I want to encourage you to do something for yourself. Don't waste your time while you're in school, especially when you're studying courses that are not the so-called professional courses. Do you understand? If you're not studying medicine, you're not studying nursing or engineering, maybe law and some other courses as well, please don't waste your time. Even if you're studying medicine, this is a very good time for you to go and learn something extra to add to your profession. Even if you're studying nursing or whatever course you're studying in a Nigerian university, go and learn something. So I'm going to give you points, things you can learn while you are there as an undergraduate and Asuu strike is on. So you can go and learn something and help yourself. So I'll begin at the point, I'll be giving us one after the other. Number one is fashion and designing. Fashion and design. When we were in school, one of my classmates, or some of my classmates rather, went to learn fashion and designing, how to sew clothing and stuff. Do you understand? So these are some of the things you can learn. And now they are doctors, but they are making it. They are making it, despite the busy schedule they have, they are still making ends. They are still making money from those things they are doing by designing clothes for people. You can do it and make money as an undergraduate. There are series of videos where people that are even not a graduate are doing something much more you that is a graduate eventually. You understand? Now another thing you can learn now that Asuu strike is on is animal rearing. You can go and learn, maybe attach yourself with a poultry industry or company, attach yourself with them, start learning how to do one or two things, maybe piggery, fowl rearing, how to have egg and stuff. You can do all those things. You can learn them now. You can also go into plant farming, plantation. There are different plants you can learn. You can go and learn how to cultivate them. There are ones that are the perennial and biennial, and those seasonal crops like your tomato, your beans, name them, cucumber and stuff like that. You can go and learn how to do them. Find farms around you and attach yourself with those people. Learn them, because these are things that are going to sustain you outside your profession. These are things that are going to sustain you when the chips are down. You get? So when you learn these things, it's going to keep you. It's going to keep you. Other things you can learn as an undergraduate while this Asuu strike is on, so you can start cashing out eventually when you graduate, or even as an undergraduate, is motor mechanic. Yes, motor mechanic. Don't look at them as if you say they are dirty people. People are building empires with those things. People are buying estates, doing things with those things. Don't look at it as a dirty business. That's one thing that happened. You understand? So don't go and begin to waste your time. Attach yourself with a mechanic shop, workshop. Go and learn how to do motor repairing. It's important. You must not wait for government, and you must not be an engineer or an engineering student to learn those things. You can learn them even as a social science student, even as a law student. You can learn some of those things. Do you get? Even as a medical student, as a medical doctor, you can learn them and help use it to sustain yourself. You can also learn web designing. Web designing is not only meant for computer science students. Anybody can learn web designing. Law students, lawyers, doctors, nursing students, and even education students, you can learn web design and be making money. One of the advantages of this web design is that it can work from home. Instead of being with a company, you can work from home. You can be working with different companies, and they'll be paying you at the end of the month. You're making huge amount of money at the end of the month. So these are some of the things you can learn as an undergraduate. You can also learn how to do gadget repair. There are different gadgets you can learn how to repair, like computer. Now in computer, you can learn how to repair the hard part of computer, the software or the hardware part of the computer. And people are cashing out on daily basis. So you can learn them now that Asuu strike is on, and you start cashing out. You start cashing out instead of waiting for your parents and stuff. Go and learn those things, especially if you have people that can help you to pay for those things. At least, even if you don't learn everything about it, you get the basic knowledge of those things. So that by the time you are graduating, you have learned how to do those things, and you start cashing out. You can also learn bakery. Attach yourself with bakery companies. You must not be studying food and nuts or food science, tech and stuff before you go and learn all those things. You can learn them and start doing them as side hustle. Start doing the side hustle as an undergraduate and be cashing out. You can be doing birthday cakes for some people within your street, within your community, within your town, within your state, and start cashing out. Don't wait for this government. What I'm telling you is, don't wait. Don't go and sit down for the government to create work for you. There are different things you can do as an undergraduate, and that is what is going to sustain you for life. Many people don't do what they studied in school. Many people don't do it. Do you understand? So you can also learn furniture, how to do furniture, interior designing, house designing. There's those interior designing of different some homes. You can go and learn them. Attach yourself with those people that are doing it. Attach yourself. Be humble enough to learn. When you learn, you start cashing out. When you learn those things, you start cashing out. As an undergraduate, you can start cashing out as early as possible. You can also start food delivery. I've talked about bakery, food delivery, and eatery. You can open eatery and start food delivery to people. Even if you don't have the capacity to open a food, maybe an eatery, you can be delivering food to people. Make it a company. You understand? These are some of the things you can start doing as an undergraduate, as far as you are in this country. You can also go into music. I've talked about some of the things you can do to make money before. These music cannot be emphasized. You can learn musical instruments like guitar, like keyboard, like trumpet. Even now that I'm serving now, as a core member, there are some people that are being called by NYC to come and help them to blow trumpet, violin, and can. Yes, and they are being paid. Those guys are paid. You get? So these are some of the things you can learn them. And Asuu strike is an opportunity for you. It's an opportunity for you as an undergraduate to cash out. Serious opportunity. Now, if you have the ability to do content creation, like in YouTube, like this I'm doing now, or in Facebook, this is also another opportunity for you to go into it and start doing something for yourself. Do you understand? So I want to encourage you to start doing something instead of waiting for the government. And this Asuu strike is an opportunity for you to cash out. I want to thank you for listening, and share this video if you want. Like, go as much as possible to drop your comment. If you have any other question, you can also comment. Thank you so much for listening.